A local farm allows people to pick apples from its orchards. The farm generates $8 for a 10-pound bag and $14 for a 20-pound bag. The farm would like to generate revenue of at least $4,000 per week. A. Express this information as an inequality, letting X represent the number of 10-pound bags and Y representing the number of 20-pound bags sold per week. B. Graph the inequality on the coordinate plane. And C. In a particular week, the farm sells 200 10-pound bags and 250 20-pound bags. Did the farm meet its revenue goal? Explain. Now for part A, we want to express the information in the problem as an inequality, letting X represent the number of 10-pound bags and Y represent the number of 20-pound bags sold per week. So the expression that incorporates the price per pound of 10 and 20-pound bags is $8 for the 10-pound bag and $14 for the 20-pound bag. Now the farm wants to bring in at least $4,000, so the inequality symbol will be greater than or equal to, and then 4,000. Now let's look at how we would graph this inequality. For part B, we want to graph the inequality 8x plus 14y is greater than or equal to 4,000 on this coordinate plane. So we'll do that by graphing the associated equation 8x plus 14y is equal to 4,000. And we'll do that by coming up with some x and y points. And let's start out by setting our x equal to 0. So we have 0 plus 14y equals 4,000. And when we divide both sides by 14, we get a number that's very close to 286. So let's go ahead and plot the point 0, 286. Now each one of the hash marks on the vertical axis is 50. So 200, 250, 300, so 286 is about right there. Now let's do the same, letting y be 0. So we have 8x plus 0 equals 4,000. And when we divide both sides by 8, we get an x value of 500. So find 500 on the x-axis, the horizontal axis. And then we're going to take our straight edge and connect those 2 points. Now we're not done yet because we must decide which side of this line we're going to shade. So we find a test point, and we'll use 0, 0 since the line doesn't go through the 0, 0 point. So we've got a test point of 0, 0. So we have 8 times 0 plus 14 times 0. Is that greater than or equal to 4,000? Right, so is 0 greater than or equal to 4,000? And it is not. So we do not shade the side of the line containing the test point. We shade the opposite side. Part C. In a particular week, the farm sells 200 10-pound bags and 250 20-pound bags. Did the farm meet its revenue goal? Explain. So we're going to take our equation 8x plus 14y is greater than or equal to 4,000, and we're going to plug in the 200 for our x value and the 250 for our y value, and we're going to determine whether that's greater than or equal to 4,000. So we have 1,600 plus 14 times 250 is 3,500. Again, and these should have question marks above them, is that greater than 4,000? 1,600 plus 3,500 is 5,100, and yes, that is greater than or equal to 4,000. That's a true statement. So yes, the farm did meet its revenue goals. Another way to do this would have been to find the point 200 to 50. So here's 200, 250 is about right here. And you can see that that's in the shaded region. So as long as that point is in the shaded region, then it satisfies our original inequality of 8x plus 14y is greater than or equal to 4,000.